Hello everyone. So today I'm going to discuss the topic, and the topic is related to storytelling, which is a concept and a core idea related to layers of thinking. So basically, a story is not born just with an idea. The idea has also layers of thinking, like surface thoughts, deep thoughts, reactive thinking, processed thinking, overthinking, meaningful reflection, emotional clarity, moving from mental noise to understanding. So it's not limited to only one thing that is just an idea. It includes layers of thinking. So welcome to today's lecture, and today I want to talk about something that affects all of us constantly, yet we rarely pause to examine it carefully. The layers of thinking. Not every thought carries the same depth, right? Layers of thinking also includes some thoughts that are very quick, emotional, reactive, impulsive, or surface level. So these thoughts are not just restricted to an idea, that you have just an idea and then you want to write a story. No, it doesn't follow this process. Some thoughts are just like reflective, intentional, emotionally processed, and deeply understood. But in today's fast moving world, many of us are constantly surrounded by mental noise. So we don't pay attention to such things. We keep saying that, we have an idea, but the story is something like this and that. So we are not able to consume it properly because we consume noise more than information, opinions, reactions, comparisons, social media, emotional stimulation. Because the reason is that we just want to stay almost non-stop. We don't want to get into the clarity. We just want to talk about, which is very difficult to distinguish, like what is real clarity, what is emotional reaction, what is simply mental overload. So today I want this lecture to feel like a calm exploration of how thoughts work, how emotions influence thinking, why overthinking happens, and how we slowly move from noise toward deeper clarity. So now I just want to ask, or I just want to discuss, like what are surface thoughts? If anyone has a thought, then please do let me know in the comment section. Like quick, reflective, immediate thinking, fast reaction, emotional impulsiveness, assumptions, social conditioning, temporary emotions. All these include all these include surface thoughts. Okay. So now let's begin with surface thoughts. Surface thoughts are usually immediate. They happen quickly and often emotionally. For example, reacting instantly to criticism, making assumptions, comparing yourself immediately, emotional conclusions, impulsive communication, or quick judgments. Surface thinking is not always wrong. In fact, it is natural. The human mind reacts quickly for emotional and psychological protection, but surface thoughts are often incomplete, emotionally charged, and unprocessed. And that is important to understand. Basically, sometimes we mistake immediate emotional reactions for truth, but emotional intensity does not always equal clarity. For example, stress can distort perspective, insecurity can distort interpretation, exhaustion can increase emotional sensitivity, and this is why pause becomes important. So, we are supposed to understand between the layers of thinking whenever we have an idea, that we're supposed to take a pause, because pause is really important for us doing a storytelling. So what is an example of storytelling? The message sent too quickly, emotional reaction, instant expression, regret afterward, reflection comes later. So all of this comes later. Now let me explain this through a simple storytelling example. Imagine someone receives a message that emotionally triggers them. Immediately, they feel hurt, misunderstood, angry, or emotionally overwhelmed. Without pausing, they send a long emotional response instantly. At that moment, the reaction feels completely justified internally. But later, after emotions settle, they reread the situation differently. Suddenly, they notice emotional exaggeration, assumptions, or thoughts they hadn't fully processed. And this happens because surface thoughts react faster than deeper understanding. Because thoughts are surfacing inside your mind, they are not at all related to the layers of thinking, they are related to deeper thinking. So, deep thinking usually arrives slower because understanding takes processing. But we don't process it usually because we thought that we're not supposed to understand the deep thoughts, we are supposed to talk about the surface thoughts. So, what are the deep thoughts? Like processed intentional thinking, reflection, emotional awareness, observation, context understanding, clarity through processing. All of these get included under deep thoughts. Now, let's discuss deep thoughts in detail. So, deep thoughts are completely different from surface thoughts. Deep thinking usually requires time, emotional processing, reflection, observation, and awareness. Deep thoughts are not only emotional reactions, they involve understanding. Why something affects us, what patterns exist, what emotions are involved, and what actually matters long term. For example, surface thought, nobody understands me. Deep thought, I feel emotionally disconnected right now. And maybe I need clearer communication and emotional grounding. Do you notice the difference? One is emotionally reactive, and the other is emotionally aware. That I need a clarity, I need some time. Deep thinking creates perspective, balance, and intentional communication. Because whenever we are doing deep thinking, we intend to communicate with a balance. So, this was all about deep thinking. And please share your comments if you have anything in your mind related to deep thinking. Now, let's come to overthinking. So, what overthinking consists of? Like emotional loops, mental noise, fear, uncertainty, emotional attachment, lack of clarity, repetitive thoughts. So, all of these get included under surface, not a surface thought, but it is a part of deep thinking because deep thinking also sometimes lead to overthinking. Some people say, but we are not supposed to concentrate on overthinking because deep thinking always comes with a balance. Okay, but it is a layers of thinking. Like for surface thoughts, deep thoughts, and there is overthinking. Because many people confuse overthinking with deep thinking, but they are not the same thing, right? Deep thinking comes with the balance and clarity and intentional communication, but overthinking usually repeats thought without creating resolution. It becomes mental looping again and again and again and again and again and again. It gets replayed inside your mind. Okay, emotional replaying, imagined scenarios, repeated worries, or excessive analysis without clarity. So, if we are not getting any clarity in our communication, so do we intend to communicate properly with a balance? I don't think so. Because overthinking often begins from fear, emotional attachment, insecurity, uncertainty, or lack of emotional grounding. But deep thinking doesn't. Deep thinking always has a perspective. Why did that happen? How did that happen? And I think, I believe, all these sort of words start with deep thinking. And the difficult part is overthinking feels mentally active, but emotionally it creates exhaustion. Personally, I think many creative and emotionally sensitive people experience this strongly. The mind keeps searching for certainty, explanation, reassurance, or emotional understanding. Alright, so the mind keeps searching for certainty, explanation, reassurance, or emotional understanding means that instead of clarity, thoughts become noisier. Be it surface thoughts or deep thoughts or overthinking. But overthinking creates more noise because we are not approaching clarity. We are approaching for the mental chaos, or the emotional chaos, or the frustration. Now, there's a difference between overthinking and meaningful thinking. So, understanding the difference is one of the core idea. And overthinking, repetitive, anxiousness, emotionally draining, fear-based. That includes overthinking. And what is meaningful thinking? Meaningful thinking is reflective thinking, intentional thinking, balanced thinking, clarity-oriented thinking. Okay, now let's come to the details of overthinking and meaningful thinking. One of the most important lessons I have learned is this: not all thinking is productive. Sometimes people think constantly but understand very little emotionally. Because meaningful thinking is not about quantity of thoughts. It is about quality of understanding. Right? It is about understanding the basic quality. Overthinking creates confusion, emotional exhaustion, and mental clutter. So, overthinking is all about confusion, emotional exhaustion, mental clutter. Agree or not? If you agree, then please let me know in the comment section. If you don't agree, then please. Then also you can share your comments. But meaningful thinking creates awareness, understanding, and direction. Okay, so for example, overthinking asks, what if everything goes wrong? And meaningful thinking asks, what practical step can I take right now? Agree or not? Overthinking focuses on endless possibilities. Meaningful thinking focuses on clarity and action. And honestly, emotional awareness helps us recognize the difference.